Where's the Sally button? There. Don't fall. Don't fall. Yes! You freaking legends! How did you hold? That's amazing. Alright, so we have 111 discipline. We have 5.7 morale versus their 4.8. We have more troops. We are better led with the extra firepower. So 4-2 versus a 2-3. So they will have one more in the shock phase. But my gosh, we made it. Oh, you absolute legendary garrison. And there it is. Smashed. Right, let's head back down here so we can go and relieve these two sieges. That's a lot of troops that we're going to have to recover or fight against. Although we could push the advantage. What kind of terrain are you? You're just steppe. So this matters less than this. Okay, fine. I'm happy for it to fall. Well, I'm not happy for it to fall. It's just kind of an acceptable loss if it does. Are you protecting trade in the Caribbean right now? I don't feel like you are. You didn't catch anything. Disappointing. Alright, so the war score against the Brits has... That could have been a stack wipe. Foreign plots. Wild rumours are circulating about our nobility plotting with foreign powers. Hysteria grows and the mood is fearful. The people demand that we strike at the traitors, but wiser minds say that we must let the tradition of republican justice take its course. So loses stability, bearing in mind I'm a republic and stability is a pain to recover, or seize them and their wealth. Considering I'm about to run out of money too, yoink. So basically we just stole all their treasure maps. That's what happened there. The other thing that I was just remembering is I'm reformed. I could totally be taking a war stance right now. Another plus 10% morale of armies and navies? Oh, go on then, if you insist. Right, what happened to my navy? That's not the navy. That's the navy. Navy is currently repairing. I'm going to split out some of the war galleons because I think I'm just going to get rid of them. They're too expensive to maintain. Especially as they're heavies, which are over the force limit. Okay, now we're down to just a -8. -8, I can take that for a bit. Oh, they ran. Wimps! I feel like fighting them. And then what we can do is we can pick you up from there and then sail around here. Because I'd like to crush this before these guys come and reinforce them. Bad general against our decent general. Let's do a quick consolidate. We know that our armies fight really hard. So 6.1 morale against their 5.9. We have the same discipline. 10 infantry combat against our 0. Their cavalry 10 versus our cavalry 0. Our artillery 10 versus their artillery 10. They've got really good troops. Full quality, weapon quality standards, and then absolutism. This is our spirit de corps, pirate code, and absolutism. Have we maxed out absolutism? Yep. Wow. Are there any other bonuses that we could be taking here? Not really. We're also very low on sailors. We could take the blockade and privateer efficiency. Which I think I might. What's the next idea group? 26. Because I can stop blockading them, then that's basically free war exhaustion. Okay, they're down to minus 74. So now we just need to crush the British. Not entirely sure what to take from Portugal, but I'm sure we can come up with something. Well, actually, no, we just want to take more territory from Haiti from them. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to transfer this to Tortuga. Tortuga. I'm going to give all of this to Tortuga. Actually, is there a centre of trade here? There is. So Barney needs to be ours, but the rest is yours. Oh yeah, there is a naval maintenance. I don't think it's a huge issue, because remember, we can also still raid. Right, how's this battle looking? The one advantage that we do have here is we have double their artillery, so our back line is going to be that much more effective. And... Eee, that wasn't a good round. That was a better one. Alright, so we did beat them off. Glory Seeker, Prestige and Army Tradition. That's another point. What is my Army Tradition? 38. My Naval Tradition is 100. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Alright, let's land, pick these guys up. Because manpower is going to be a bit of an issue. We might well need to mark up at some point. We need to go and save this. Going to catch you, that's good. I'm going to catch these guys unawares, that's also good. Denied. They're on a -2 because we have a fort here. It's a defensive battle, even though I offloaded. But we do need to be careful about Aragonese, Portuguese Peru. Portugal has really high discipline in their colonies. Colonial troops aren't supposed to be this strong. Stop it! Alright, defeated. Now let's go back to here and just rest up a bit. I need to send you over, because you might be after my transports otherwise. Although we do have spare transport capacity, so it's not the end of the world. I'm also going to say, Tortuga, come after this, please. Yes, please do renew the war taxes. Gotcha. Another bunch of ships sunk. Gonna get rid of the frigates. I'll keep the heavy frigates though. And you are going to protect trade in the Caribbean. And then the Caribbean fleet. I'm just going to straight up get rid of the regular frigates. Then the other thing we can start doing... Wow, they are still protecting against pirates that much? Who has 140 guns for this? It's probably... yeah, it's the Aragonese, isn't it? It's Minorca. Oh, we raided a treasure fleet. Quite heavily. We did that just in time, crikey. That's still some ships here that we can go and kill. That's a Portuguese transport fleet. Where are you going? You're going home with 1,000 troops. So I would be tempted to say we probably squished you at some point. Also, wow, this fleet is awful and ancient. And is the one that's going down there. Let's just move you here for a second, because we really need to get rid of some of those. I mean, there's a caravel here. Alright, I'm going to keep the frigates, but I'm going to get rid of the others. Those are too old. And also, we're going to raid Bermuda on the way past. Alright, protect trade. Ivory Coast. Although, how much trade are we currently protecting here? I mean, we're losing a bunch of trade to the piracy. So there is that. Speaking of piracy, where are you? There you are. Yoink. And that just also refilled our sailor pool rather nicely. Alright, let's go back to protecting trade in the Caribbean. Good stuff. What country are we playing as? We are playing as Port Royal. Alright, so their armies are coming back in over here. If they attack the mountains again, though, I'm okay with that. It's this place that I really kind of don't want them attacking. We could spend some money to upgrade the mountains, but I think I'm just going to sit on my money at this point. Where are you going? You're coming back towards us. We repaired. We're repaired. Oh, that's the transports. Don't send them. That would be a bad idea. Battle fleet. You guys are the ones I want. A reckless privateer. Enlisting the aid of privateers to wreck the trade efforts of our adversaries has proven beneficial, but also tends to attract unreliable and devious business partners. Privateer efficiency goes up, or improve relations. Get the privateer efficiency, I think. And also, as much... No, we'll continue raiding. This is fine. Oh, we already readied those. Okay, then yes, we are going to try and catch this fleet off guard. 32 heavies should do the job. Oh, that was a waste. Oh well. Also, I think it is going to be time for you to jump in the ships and start heading over here. And again, minus 28%. With only one cannon. It's a level 6 fort. No, it's a level 2 fort. That's what the freaking problem is. Okay, that really needs to upgrade. The bourgeoisie class has grown increasingly resentful of the power of the noble families, and particularly their lack of opportunities. Let's pay Diplo simply because we have more. You're a level 4. You're only a level 2. Okay. We're definitely going to have to relieve that siege and then upgrade it. How are you feeling? Still very high. Still very high. Okay. At least we haven't gone to war with Aragon yet. I think Aragon would be a slightly tougher one to go after. I feel like we need to zoom out a little. Haven't seen the Portuguese transport fleet. Imperialism against Assam. A couple of little fleets up there, but nothing that I'm too concerned about. That's the British transport fleet. Going here. Okay. Yeah, this might have been a mistake. Alright, let's give you a good admiral. See what damage we can do with it. This is light ships against transports. Morale advantage on our side. Hugely on our side now. But I honestly don't know how light ships will fare. Another bloody army here. Damn it. Hopefully just hold long enough for the heavies to arrive. That'll be the main thing. Command King! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Okay, we are in fact thrashing them. That's because the battle fleet arrived. Haha! The light ships did their frickin' job. Hell yeah. So every casualty here is 1,000 English soldiers. And if they just stay and die, that's 25,000 English soldiers we just killed. At sea. What's the most modern transport ships? Trebical. And previous to that was merchantman, right? Yeah. So my regular transport fleet. What are you comprised of? Merchantman Trebical. So I've already done the upgrade path once. Just wanted to see if there were any that I wanted to keep from this, but no, those are all merchantmen, so we're just going to delete you. Second fleet can go back down to protecting trade on the Ivory Coast. And then the battle fleet can head back over here. We chased you away. Good. Right, let's start this upgrading. Question is, to what level? Do I want to go all the way to level 8? Because that is going to be 500 ducats. Yeah, I think I do. This is like the entrance to my entire Mexican holdings. Having that upgraded I think would be a very good choice. That's a lot of troops here. I think I'm going to let them take this. And then we're going to fight them here in the mountains. Because I am concerned about my manpower. It's problematic. 5-inch man, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Oh, big naval battle. This is against their transport fleet. Well, we know where they are. That's a very large Aragonese fleet. Yikes. Alright, so we now have 9 heavy ships here. Let's see how the 9 heavies do against their 2. Pretty damn successful, actually. Captured 21 ships. We did lose the majority of our light ships. Although we did also capture a bunch of light ships. So we'll have you protecting trade, Ivory Coast. And I think I'm just going to get rid of these, although those are also Trebicals. Nah. And then you guys can just go back and repair. We did actually get another heavy. Alright, so you don't need to head all the way over. You can just, like, park yourself over here. Portugal still thinks they can win. England's getting a little less convinced by the way things have been going. What's my land combat right now? 39. How many pips could we theoretically get? Up to 11. 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. So we've already got more than we could get. I'm wondering if there's any other ways of getting combat bonuses. I could get a discipline advisor. Except this is a half price level 3. No, I think just having the military ideas is just better. Monarch points. I think we're going to have to get quality after this. If we can. Level 26. Makes my ships even stronger and also gives me some bonuses for the front lines. With that, we're out of manpower. So I think I am going to dip into the professionalism a little bit. Which is a little bit problematic. Yeah, I should have consolidated you earlier. Do I want to fight this? Because they are going to get... No. Yes, they'll get a little bit of war score, but that's basically all the war score they're going to get. These guys sitting here, fine, you're just suffering attrition for absolutely no gain. And the warships are coming in. Alright, so... I think Britain's trying to rebuild. Portugal still has a bit of a scary transport capacity. They're trying to retake that stuff, but I'm going to let my pirate brethren take it back again. Are you going after him? Yes, you are, definitely. Good. Another victory. Imperialism versus Bavaria. Why is this sound going a bit weird? Don't know. And we are once again making money, which is lovely. Oh, Tortuga was fighting against the Portuguese off the coast of Portugal. I mean, that is the other thing we could try to do, is invade Portugal. I have a feeling that the majority of these troops are actually owned by their colonies. And actually, how loyal are you? Annoyingly so. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way that we can really go up against that. We could send Tortuga to attack you, and I think I will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on the ships and I'm going to try and beat this army if we can. Oh, you split up. Okay, that's an opportunity. Yeah, that's an opportunity. I can't just leave. Hey, Macappy face. Transports versus transports, but my transports should be quite a lot stronger than theirs. They were. Oh no, those are the pirate fleet. Okay. Trabacles. You guys are Trabacles, so I think I'm going to leave you here. Battle is joined. 6.1 morale against 3.7. They still have identical discipline to us, but I do have a much stronger back line. And yeah, that was a thrashing. But again, we're losing a lot of infantry doing this. you going? Are you going to try and fight us? Alright, we're going to send these to go and liberate Belize so that my colonial forces can come in. Not sure how they've done this. Because Pomay should be in Guachili's protection. So it looks like I'm going to need to upgrade both of those locations. I'm just going to group you together. Grab you, shift consolidate, grab you. Raid coasts, because why not? And then land. And then your fleet. You technically only need 32. So we can get rid of some of the merchantmen. We'll go down to 34. Delete those. Oh, no leader here. That's good. Yeah, that was a demolition. However, we are very low on manpower. Now we need to jump back on the ships. And then sail over here so we can go and deal with these sieges. And I think what I'm going to do is set you guys on intercept enemy fleets here. Because that should be mostly intercepting transport fleets. Let me just double check. Excuse me. Yeah, focusing on troop transports, so yes, we do want to do that here. Cool. Hey Jack. How's it going today? So far, so good. Big frickin' war against colonial nation. Or colonial powers, rather. Britain's down to a 45, Portugal down to a 54. They're going to want to do this for quite a lot longer. So I think it is therefore... Do I have anything which increases manpower recovery? No. Sailor recovery, yes, but sailors are not the problem right now because I can just raid coasts for them.